Okay, what's going on with you, Scorpio? We definitely have some. Okay, we have the Five of Wands, the Four of Swords, the King of Swords, the Five of Swords. Let's see, Scorpio. Inner inner thinking, inner struggles, conflicts with other people. My feeling is could be conflicts with other people, but could be conflicts within yourself. It's time to take a rest and look at things in a different light. This King of Swords says, you need to really draw some boundaries. This is the essence of someone who's very, not only opinionated, but they're very strong in their decisions. The king rules, right? This could be an air sign, could be a Gemini, Aquarius, or a Libra, could be in your life. This person could help you set boundaries and get some clarity around things, around what you're thinking. But definitely, definitely that going on. Some of these readings are for moving forward, right? And all readings are. And some readings are more for what you need to do on a really practical basis and the issues that we need to take care of in life. And this, I feel, Scorpio, is for the issues that you need to take care of in life. Okay? Now, this fifth card may be very interesting. We'll see what it is. But basically, this, you have 2 5s, and in the tarot, that's challenge. Okay? So this could be around work. Maybe you're feeling some challenges around work. You're going to want some rest to deal with it. Then, like I said, this decision-making essence comes up, and you'll want to set boundaries or maybe say, okay, I want away from you all. I want my own space. And the others say, okay, we've dropped our swords. We'll leave you alone. Let's see what this fifth card is. Now we have another sword card. We have the Queen of Swords. How very interesting. Okay, so the universe is really saying, come on, Scorpio, we want you to make some final decisions or some concrete decisions on what you've been thinking, what you've been needing and feeling. Comes down to deciding on it. And for your own good, for your own, and I want to say protection. I'm meaning that in a way of, I don't feel like anyone's going to attack you physically or verbally. Verbally, you may feel like someone's chatting at you a little bit too much. So the essence of the Queen and King coming up are embodying you, embodying your strength and, again, your decision-making power. That's so strong here. Wow. So strong. You'll need to take a little bit of a, meditate or get some rest to do that. But you can by drawing these boundaries. Okay. Because the Six of Swords would be moving on from this situation. Oh, wow. Okay. I pulled that when I turned it over, and I shouldn't have, but it wanted to come out. Okay, so now we have 3 major arcanas. You all are special. I haven't done this for anybody else, and you're my 11th reading. Okay, so 5 suits and 5 major arcanas for Scorpio. Oh my goodness. Okay. Believe it or not, the Devil, the Tower, the Justice, another sign had these 2 come up. You will have some major changes. Obviously, the Devil card really represents feeling bound to a marriage, a relationship, a job that's not serving you any longer. Maybe it's paying the bills, but you're like, I want more. I need more. It can be addictions, drug, alcohol, shopping, or maybe someone around you and it's so close to you that it's like, this close to you, and you're picking up on it. But then the Tower card comes up, and this sort of is like the implosion that needs to happen for things to become justified, balanced, fair. This card represents the sign of Libra, which is all about fairness and balance. So, for all of you, it's going to be different. And I'm not saying, your whole life is going to fall apart. But again, this reading is specifically about one or two things that need to change, that maybe need to implode and let go, because you're feeling bound. And it may be your own thinking. It might involve another person. For all of you, it's going to be a different situation because all of you have different life experiences. So what I encourage you to do is to allow this to happen. I mean, you Scorpios are very intuitive, and you're very, you can do this. I know you can. You're not going to hold on to something that doesn't serve your best interest, because in the end, everything is justified. Very interesting reading for you all. Let's see what the crystal has to say. For Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising. Let's see what all comes up. Okay, hold on. Sometimes it takes a minute, or it takes the right way of holding it to get some visions. Okay, so some of you all may be really, really interested in geology, planets. And I know that that's, two different things. Geology is, of course, here on Earth, studying rocks and that sort of thing. And then planets, maybe you're an astrologist, or maybe you're interested in studying astrology. But I'm getting that for some of you Scorpios. The mask is coming up again. So I'll say out of the last 11, including you, the mask has probably not come up only about 3 times. With you all, thank goodness it's upside down. So the mask represents to me someone who is dishonest, deceitful, not telling everything, sort of secretive. You don't understand them. It's coming upside down. So either this person is going through a major shift themselves, and they're not being as in your face, or it's just whatever it is, that relationship, or that's over with, whether it be a friend, partner, love, work, I don't know, but it's not coming up as being drastic, but it is showing up. So I had to go over it with you. What else comes up for Scorpio? Scorpio, for you all, this is a very enlightened time for you. I'm getting a lot of spiritual awareness during this time period. You might be reading books on spirituality, or attending a workshop, seminar, channeling, mediumship. Any of those type things are coming up for you. And that wouldn't be also bad during this time period. Not even bad, actually be helpful. And again, this isn't the whole of your life, this reading, obviously. This is a segment that felt important to come out in this particular video. Okay?